So if you're looking to make more money, literally just by using your car, you could actually make a lot of money on the side or turn it even into a livelihood like one of my friends did. And all he does is basically Uber for the most part. And this man makes good money, more money than he would with just getting a degree. I think he was making like $60,000 a year. But again, he does live in New Jersey. So there is a lot of more people and a lot more business than, for example, in some rural area down south or whatever. But for the most part, you could actually use your car to make some good money. And in this video, I'm gonna give you 10 ideas when it comes to making money with your car. And by the way, for some people, cars can be amazing for making money. And for some people, cars can be the financial instrument to destroy all wealth possible, because they keep buying cars they can't afford, get into a bunch of debt, pay a bunch of interest, and then have to sell that car or trade in for less money than they paid. And that's not something you want to do. You want to use this tool as a tool to make you more money. So let's get right into this video, and do me a favor and smash the like button. By the way, my name is TommyBryson if you're new to the channel. Now, the very first idea, guys, is going to be using your car to start, for example, a driving school, or just give driving instructions when it comes to new people that don't have a license or have a license and don't remember how to drive, and now they need help with actually learning how to drive again. My friend's dad actually did this, okay? And he made a whole business where he basically takes care of his whole family now just by having people come to the school and basically drives them around and shows them how to get their license, and they usually get it. And he helped me out a lot, so that's how I got my license for the most part. But you could actually make good money actually doing this. If you don't know anyone, you could actually work with one of these driving schools as a driver, and then that way they could actually give you clients, and then you make money and they make money also. Now, idea number 2, guys, is you could actually rent out your car. I've seen some people take this idea way too far and think they're actually like a rent-a-car, or like now they're like a whole dealership in a way, and they buy a whole bunch of cars and they rent them out, and then when things go wrong or things go dry, they owe all these cars and now they're having problems. For the most part, you can use an app like Turo, and you can use Turo to just basically rent out your car and then make money from it. If you want to buy another car, buy it in cash and then keep just renting it out and making more money. But trying to basically finance a bunch of cars and having the idea that the business is never going to go down, that's not going to be a good idea. There is Turo, but there are a lot more competition out there. You could actually try and put your cars in several places. Now, number 3 is you could actually make money off your car by selling your car. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but it's not. Hear me out. There's this guy on YouTube. His name is Danny para el mundo, I think it is. I'll put like a little picture here. But this guy literally had a car and he basically wanted a GTR, which are very expensive. And he sold his car, bought another car, sold that car, bought another car. And he's on this journey to get this very expensive car. And now he has a Jeep Wrangler, which is actually pretty incredible and amazing. But the point is, you could actually buy cars for cheap, sell them for more money, a little car wash, a little clean, a little love, sell it for more, and then you have a happy customer, but you also made a profit. You can make money by selling your car, buying another one, selling that one, and making more money, okay? However, though, I do recommend eventually you actually get, for example, like a daily car that you're gonna have all the time, you know, not something crazy, just something daily. So that way, while you're selling your main car, you can actually have something to basically just drive around or whatever. Now, I wanna take a little pause here. If you're going to use your car as a source of income, whether it's a side hustle or a main hustle, remember, there's going to be wear and tear on this machine. So have money on the side so when things go wrong, you have money good, okay? So that way you're not like, my car broke down, what do I do now? Well, you have money to take care of it. It's a machine. Machines break down. Now, number 4, guys, is going to be having a courier service, okay? Yeah, like Amazon Flex, which is basically sign up for Amazon Flex, you go pick up Amazon packages and you deliver it to people's households, and that can make you, I think last time I checked was like a little bit over $20 to $25 an hour, depending on where you actually are. This tends to work great in city areas because there's just a lot of packages and not enough drivers sometimes. So you signing up can actually make you some good money on the side when you want to. And that way Amazon gets a driver and you get some money in your pocket. Now, number 5 is actually going to be large item delivery. Now, I know a lot of people that have pickup trucks and so on, or vans, for example. You could actually use those big vehicles to carry out people's loads that are way too big, they can't fit in a sedan, and you could actually help them out with it and charge them a price. You could even help them move and charge them a price, okay? I can't fit this table that I have here. I can't fit it in my car, but I could fit it in a pickup truck, okay? And if someone charged me to fit it there, I'll probably pay for it, okay? Because I need to ship just to take my table somewhere or my bed or whatever it is, okay? So yeah, delivering big ticket items on a pickup truck makes a lot of sense. I'm not telling you to buy a pickup truck. That's not what I'm saying. But if you do have one, okay, it's a great way to make some money off of it. Now, number 6 is actually to do medication delivery. Now, because you are dealing with like pharmacies and delivering medicine, it's a little bit more tricky. So you will need extra verification and certification, which is good because it means less people are likely to be able to do it, which means a better opportunity for you. But it's a pretty good gig where if people need help getting their medicine, you go pick it up and you deliver it to their household, and that's pretty good money, okay? Because you will make more money than you would by doing Uber Eats and so on, obviously. Number 7 is going to be specialized rideshare. When I lived in New York, yes, Uber is very popular. It makes good money. You know, like what is it called? Like Lyft also makes good money. Very popular. But I had a friend that wasn't doing any of that stuff. And I'm like, what do you do? And he's like, well, I literally go pick up people and I bring them over to the hospital or to where they need to go to. And it's specialized. I work for the company, and that way he's actually able to make more money. He knows at what time he's gonna be picking up, what time he's gonna be dropping off. He knows who and where, which is actually pretty good. So it's basically working with people that need help getting around, whether it's children or elderly, and you got to pay more money, by the way, for doing this, and that way you actually have consistent income in a way. So it's specialized rideshare. It's not just like regular rideshare with everyone can just basically get in your car. That's not what I'm saying. Now, number 8, guys, is going to be food pickup. Obviously, super popular. Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub. These are all websites and apps you could actually use to make some money by delivering food, which is actually pretty cool. And I think they're great for the most part. I wouldn't try to make this like a full-time gig because you're not gonna make like more in a sense than minimum wage most of the time, unless you're actually doing it during peak hours and getting bonuses and so on. But it is good for some side income if you just got out of work and you want to pick up some food like right then and there. It's one of those apps that basically the minute you're signed in, you're gonna be getting orders. For the most part, when I lived in New York, that's basically how it worked because there's so many people and people are always just ordering food. So we have very slow moments over there. Now, number 9 is a little crazy. I've never done it, but it's actually using your car as an advertising machine. So
then there are people looking to make some money by putting ads on their car.
There will be companies that would actually pay you to grab your car and just put a whole bunch of advertising on it, and you drive around as basically a billboard on wheels, and they will pay you for this. You can actually look up these companies on Google and find them and see exactly how much money they're willing to pay you and if you're actually willing to do it. Now, I do have a warning for this. Be very careful with companies that send you checks and tell you deposit this much and then send this much over to a dealership or whatever. It's going to be a scam. If you're going to be working with a company, they're usually going to handle everything. No one is supposed to send you a check so you can deposit and then you can send money over. It's a scam, so don't do it like that. Number 10 is going to be a mobile business. From having, for example, a mobile car wash business where you basically have your vehicle, you have the water, everything you need, you connect to the person's house and you basically go and wash their car. That's the business. Or you're a barber. You have everything you need, you go to the person's house and you basically just cut their hair there. It's like a mobile business in a sense. And you even have, for example, basic oil changes and things that people don't know how to do but don't want to be bothered to actually go like, hey, I'll go to your house, I'll check your oil, I check your tire pressure, I'll fix this, I'll fix that, and that's actually pretty cool stuff, okay? So these are all things you could actually do with your car to actually make money with your car. A lot of people these days, they kind of think that vehicles are just like this luxury thing where I am what I drive. So here's a little pause here. Make sure the vehicle you're buying to do this or the vehicle you own, again, It has to be a reliable vehicle because it will experience wear and tear. But you having wear and tear on a vehicle is not going to be the same on a Mercedes than, for example, a Toyota or a Honda or a Mazda, because those vehicles can last a lot longer, and when they do break down, they're a lot cheaper to fix because they're not some European fancy brand or some German fancy brand, okay? That's the idea. But guys, these are 10 ideas and 10 ways to actually make money with your car. I didn't want to talk about just like the basic stuff like Uber and this and that, so I tried to include a lot of things that I even haven't heard before, and I hope these ideas are freshening into you, and I hope you actually try them. Let me know how they actually go. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and peace.